You're good.
Good, thank you. Good evening, and welcome to the February 10th, 2025 Board of Aldermen meeting. I now call the meeting to order. And I want to ask everyone to rise and join me.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I would ask the city clerk to call roll for attendance, please.
Alderman Allen?
Here.
Alderman Harder?
Here.
Alderman Hughes?
Here.
Alderman Kinsella?
Here.
Alderman Murphy?
Here.
Alderman Schwer?
Here.
And Alderman Weezahan.
Here.
Alderman Steinhubel is absent. Mayor Reem is presiding, and we do have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Relative to our last meeting from January 27th and the minutes, I seek a motion and second to approve.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion or amendment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. This is where something that we often hear from citizens. I have one citizen. Is there anyone else who filled out on speaker form?
No, sir.
All right, then, Mr. Pete Eggenreich, welcome.
Good evening. Very brief commentary here. I want to express my gratitude and my neighbor Randy Beesink's gratitude to Principia for agreeing to close that back entrance. There was a lot of information that we weren't even aware of from our neighbors down behind us in Grassy Ridge. And I think seeing all of that, they made a good decision, and I want to thank them for that.
Thank you, and just for the record, just to be, you live at 13224 Clayton Road, 63131, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Randy Beesink lives next door, 13216.
Okay, all right, thank you. Pete, we heard relatively few thank you, so I appreciate it. Next is a public hearing. A public hearing to review a request by Haley Stastny, owner, for approval of a conditional use permit for a chicken coop at 8 Blackenbar Drive in the suburban estate zoning district. I now declare the public hearing open and would ask the city clerk to enter exhibits.
Exhibit number 1 is affidavit of publication of notice of hearing published in the St. Louis County on January 22nd, 2025. Exhibit number 2 is typewritten notice of hearing posted at the municipal center, on the city's website, sent via Notify Me, posted on the subject property, and mailed to property owners within 300 feet of subject property with a list of those owners attached. And exhibit number 3 is bill number 2509.
Thank you. And I would invite Mr. David Larson, the owner's representative, to the podium to answer any questions. Mr. Larson, welcome. And if you could just give your name and address for the record.
Sure. David Larson with Pointer Landscape, our address 15815 Jedburgh Lane in Baldwin.
Thank you. And do you have a presentation or want to describe the chicken coop or things like that?
Of course. So what we're proposing is a prefabricated chicken coop that would be integrated into a larger fenced garden area. The coop is set back it's a corner property. It's set back 70 feet from South Mason and then 100 feet from the back property line. And the coop falls under basically within the approved city code and would be in size and height. And the surrounding decorative fence would be designed and painted to incorporate and blend well with the proposed coop.
And if I remember from planning and zoning, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're going to have a professional management firm in terms of cleaning the coop, upkeep on the coop, and all that thing.
So it's something we're working through right now. That was the original plan. The issue is both Haley Stastny and others have brought up concerns with the avian flu. And the issue that we're finding is that most companies that are capable of taking care of the coop, also take care of other properties.
Okay,
So the concern is that that would be transmissible from one flock to
Okay.
another.
okay. And I think it's in your packet, this is a very, as far as chicken coops go, from what I could gather from the P&Z, and it's a pretty elegant chicken coop.
Yes, it's going to be a high quality coop. It is prefabricated, but the company Cutest Coops, we've worked with a few customers through various municipalities, and it's a really high-end coop that will blend well.
That's what I thought. I would open it up to the board, if they have any questions for Mr. Larson. Alderman Murphy.
Thank you. I was impressed with the design of the coop as well. It looked like they were just going to have about 4 chickens there. I'm kind of curious, in the design, you mentioned the avian flu. In the design, in case there is a deceased bird, does that design include an area to get rid of the body, if you will, or dispose of the body, or how does that work out?
As far as body disposal, I don't know if that's something that we've thought through. As far as quarantine and separation, we have enough space that we could have a cordoned off section where we break. Basically, there's the surrounding fence just for the coop area there. We've talked about adding a potential second section to divide that on the southwest side. So there would be an area that they could separate. As far as disposal, something we're still working through because it's kind of changing.
For the design, based on my very limited research in chicken and egg hatching and all that, it appeared that chickens require a fair amount of sunlight or light during the day, 15, 16 hours. Are you also including electric lights to kind of maintain that little lighting, or are they just chickens relax for those days when it goes a little dark?
Yes, we'll eventually end up running electrical out there. That's part of the plan. So there'll be a heater as well as supplemental UV lights.
Are there any members of the public that wish to comment? I now declare the public hearing closed. There are no appointments. Mr. Shelton, do you want one moment?
Yeah, Mayor and members of the board, I just want to be sure I publicly thank Katie Siriati. Morgan will be back at our next meeting, and Katie has dutifully done a very fantastic job, so all of our residents are able to watch our meetings live stream. So I want to thank Katie for all of her work helping us out.
She did a great job.
Beautiful job.
Thank you, sir.
All right, now I would open it up to the board for any opportunity to provide any reports from their commissions. Alderman Hughes.
Thank you, Mayor. The next meeting of the Architectural Review Board is set for Monday, March the 3rd, 5:30 PM here at the Municipal Center. And as always, all are welcome.
Thank you very much. Alderman Murphy.
Thank you, Chair. Our annual art and wine event will be held Friday, February 28th, 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock at Longview Farmhouse. In addition to 3 remarkable artists that we're able to pull in, Catherine Martinez, Nikki Felipe, and Michael Anderson, will offer wine pull, wine and tequila tasting from the Wine and Cheese Place, food from Championship Catering, and a special commemorative gift celebrating our 75th year as Town and Country. So all of that and a great opportunity to spend some time with neighbors and hopefully many members of the board as well for only $25. Visit the website to get a ticket. We look forward to seeing everyone in the community try to show up for this thing.
It's a wonderful event. It really is. Alderman Weezingham.
Just wanted to announce the police department's going to be participating in the Polish Lunch this weekend, Saturday at Freeport Lake, 1 o'clock. So it's a great event that they raise money for, raise money on their website, if anybody feels up to it. And they've always had a good turnout from the department for it.
Great cause, thank you. Moving on to unfinished business. Bill number 25-04, sponsored by Alderman Hughes and Schwer. Without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the second time?
Bill number 2504 is an ordinance approving a conditional use and authorizing a conditional use permit for an accessory structure, a pavilion located at 12001 Wiltshire Place Court in the city of Town and Country.
Thank you. Seek a motion and second to approve.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion or amendment? I would ask the city clerk for a roll call vote.
Alderman Hughes.
Aye.
Alderman Schwer.
Aye.
Alderman Weasahan.
Aye.
Alderman Kinsella.
Aye.
Alderman Murphy.
Aye.
Alderman Harder.
Aye.
And Alderman Allen. The bill passes unanimously and becomes ordinance number 4677.
Thank you. Next bill number 25-05, supported by or sponsored by the board as a whole. Without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the second time?
Bill number 2505 is an ordinance amending Title 4, Chapter 405, the zoning regulations of the municipal code, specifically by the amendment of Section 405.345, supplemental regulations, regarding the regulation of permitted encroachments into building setbacks.
Thank you very much. I seek a motion and second to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you. Any discussion or amendment? I would ask the city clerk for a roll call vote.
Alderman Weasahan.
Aye.
Alderman Allen.
Aye.
Alderman Murphy.
Aye.
Alderman Harder.
Aye.
Alderman Hughes.
Aye.
Alderman Kinsella.
Aye.
And Alderman Schwer.
Aye.
The bill passes unanimously and becomes ordinance number 4678.
Thank you. Next is bill number 25-06, sponsored by Alderman Kinsella, and Alderman Harder will recuse himself from this one. Without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the second time?
Bill number 2506 is an ordinance accepting the bid and authorizing an agreement with 2 Alpha Contracting for the Summerhill Drainage Channel Stabilization Project, Phase 3.
Thank you. I seek a motion and second to approve. Any discussion or amendment? I would ask the city clerk for a roll call vote.
Alderman Kinsella.
Aye.
Alderman Allen.
Aye.
Alderman Schwer.
Aye.
Alderman Weasahan.
Aye.
Alderman Hughes.
Aye.
And Alderman Murphy.
Aye.
The bill passes unanimously and becomes ordinance number 4679. And I'll note for the record that Alderman Harder has rejoined the dais.
Thank you. Next, bill number 25-07, sponsored by the board as a whole. Without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the second time?
Bill number 2507 is an ordinance approving the 4th amended final site development plan with conditions to be complied with for the Principia located at 13201 Clayton Road in the city of Town and Country, and authorizing certification of the 4th amended final site development plan.
Thank you very much. Seek a motion and second to approve. Any discussion or amendment?
Yes, Mayor, if you don't mind, I'd like to recommend a continuance for this particular bill in response to the applicant's request for same.
Thank you. Any second for that?
Second.
Any discussion on that?
Mayor, I'll note for the record that the continuance will be to February 24th per their request, and I'll attach that request to the minutes for record's sake.
Thank you. And I would ask the city clerk for a roll call vote.
Alderman Kinsella.
Aye.
Alderman Schwer.
Aye.
Alderman Harder.
Aye.
Alderman Hughes.
Aye.
Alderman Allen.
Aye.
Alderman Murphy.
Aye.
And Alderman Weasahan.
Aye.
It carries unanimously and continues to February 24th.
Thank you. Next, bill number 25-08, sponsored by the board as a whole. Without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2508 is an ordinance accepting the bid and authorizing an agreement with KB Contracting for the Municipal Center Carport Rehabilitation Project and amending the 2025 budget by increasing a capital improvement fund expenditure account and appropriating funds to cover the increase.
Thank you. That bill, number 2508, is continued to the meeting of Monday, February 24th, 2025, for the second reading consideration. Next, an approval of a purchase order to Corwin Ford Republic for a 2025 Ford F-350 truck in the amount of $57,420. I seek a motion and second to approve. So moved. Thank you. Any discussion or amendment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried unanimously. Next bill, number 25-09. And without, it was sponsored by, I think, Alderman Louisiana, without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2509 is an ordinance approving a conditional use and authorizing a conditional use permit for an accessory structure, a chicken coop located at 8 Lochinvar Drive in the city of Town and Country.
Thank you. That bill number 2509 is continued to the meeting of Monday, February 24th, 2025, for second reading and consideration. Next, bill number 25-10, sponsored, I think, by the board as a whole. Without objection, will the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2510 is an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to execute 2 professional services agreements with Navigate Building Solutions for design, pre-construction management, and additional consultant services associated with both the Public Works Building project and the Municipal Center and Firehouse renovation project.
Thank you very much. Bill number 2510 is continued to meet on Monday, February 24th, 2025, for second reading and consideration. Next is bill number 2511, I think perhaps sponsored by Alderman Murphy. Without objection, would the city clerk read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 2511 is an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to execute a professional services agreement with Wild Marketing and Media for services associated with event sponsorships, Longview Farmhouse marketing, and acting facility supervisor duties.
Bill number 2511 is continued to meeting on Monday, February 24th, 2025, for second reading consideration. I believe that'll just be a re-up of previous agreement. All right, the warrant list is the amount of $292,330.60. I seek a motion and second to approve. Any discussion or amendment on the warrant list? Alderman Allen.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like Mr. Shelton to explain a couple of the items on here for everyone's benefit. Information of the federal equitable sharing charges being one, and then you can also, the safety and security charges with the opioid fund, how our city does such a good job of getting what we can.
Yes, so, Mayor, members of the board, the federal equitable sharing was actually a seizure. Our police department was cooperating with some federal agencies back in 2015, and some assets were seized. And in 2019, we received those funds, approximately $9,100. We have spent some of that on training and other items. So we're spending $400 of these funds. We'll have $4,600 left. So it is going toward training. So, and then the opioid settlement was with the drug manufacturing companies you may have heard about in the news. The state of Missouri filed suit. It was a class action. City of Town and Country was able to participate in some of that. And those funds, again, are for training purposes related to drugs and opioids.
For anybody who's ever actually read the details of those lawsuits, I mean, it was basically Purdue Pharmaceuticals was unconscionable. I mean, they've been fined a couple billion, but they still made multiple billions above that. It's a very sad story for the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry's done a lot of great things. When I think of the drugs I have to treat patients that were not existed when I started practice a half a century ago. It's amazing the great drugs, but that was a stain on that industry for sure. Any other discussion about the warrant list? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. I do not have any other business to bring up, but would open it to any of the Aldermen. If there's anything else they want to discuss, that's not on the agenda. Hearing that, then I will seek a motion and second to adjourn.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Nice meeting. Very good.
Almost a record, getting close to the.
Close this without going over?